My friends, you'll never believe where I am today. And when I say that, it actually means you probably will believe because I'm all over the world. But I'm with my good friend Andrea today. We're in the Czech Republic at TRIMILL. We're going to do a factory tour for you today so you can learn a bit more about how they got started, where they are today, and what the future looks like through the technology. And what better place to start than where the foundation get made. Don't worry, we're going to get into the history. But this I saw just get dropped. It is concrete. Andrea, when I'm looking at this, you walked by me earlier and said, that's some tons of how much concrete was dumped?
Well, you see this 7-meter long beam? It has 10 tons.
10 tons?
10 tons of a special UHPC concrete, which we use for our machines. You know why?
I'm about to learn, I think.
Well, because the UHPC concrete has the lowest vibrations, and we use it for all the stationary components of our machines.
I had a great privilege one time walking through my friends with the YCM Alliance, as you know very well.
Definitely.
And there was a little display on the side of the machine that had a couple of different pieces of metal and then the concrete and a little hammer. It said, hit each one, feel the vibration, and tell me the difference. And when I hit this one, there was nothing. The vibration dampening is incredible here.
That's true, and we have this xylophone here as well, so we can try it afterwards if you want to.
Do we have that here?
Yes, sure.
Of course we do.
Oh, we do.
Well, I wanted to start here, but let's start a little walk as well and learn a bit more about the history. And as we do that, I see a piece over here that says no cameras, but we can't show that piece, can we?
Well, you can't. I'm sorry, but in our company, camera is not welcome.
Oh no!
Oh, yes.
Are you making me leave already?
No,
we just got started.
Oh, come on! You have just one day exceptions to stay here and to do a little of the video.
I appreciate that.
Thank
you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
So, to my knowledge, TRIMILL started around the year 2000 and has grown since then. Would you mind sharing some of that journey with us?
Yes, our company was founded actually in May 2000. The first factory what we started at was in Zlin. It was a factory about 1,500 square meters. And over there, we started to build the first 3-axis machines because our company started with little 3-axis machines which were transportable with a crane and was something small. And then we started to develop. So right now we are in Vsetín, and it's the second big plant what we have. Here is about 12,000 square meters. And we have here the complete production from the UHPC concrete foundry, the tool shop, the assembly, electro-assembly, and all we need to complete our machines.
I like having that all in one building, and I like knowing that you have a couple of different ones as well. As the growth continues, what has this evolution been like from, say, day one to now? Because if we look to our right and the camera person's left, there's actually some presentations going on right now. We got booths all around. You're hosting an open house. I see everyone smiling.
Yes.
So many excited customers. I've had 2 testimonials today of people buying more machines there, and you just showed me some photos of something that was just installed in the Netherlands. So it looks like everything is going quite well.
Well, we are actually celebrating today 25 years of our company. Thank you. But the special thanks is to our founders, Milan Julina and Hans-Georg Horňák. They founded this company. It was a Czech guy and a German guy. They put their technician brains together and started running this company. And we started with the development of a really small machines and goes from 3-axis machines up to 5-axis machines with a rotary table with exchangeable heads. We did also horizontal machines, big ones like what we have around the world. So actually the company is still developing new stuff. Like we started all the machines with machine beds from the casting, iron castings. Right now we do mostly everything from the concrete. Special concrete, no vibration. We want to have our machines as precise as possible. So this is something what we go, the geometry of the machine has to be perfect. It's not about doing some changes in the PLC, but the geometry is the most important stuff.
I can honestly say that your foundation, your casting, your concrete is unlike anything I've ever seen before. And to
Really?
hear your folks brag about the confidence they have when they machine on your machines right now, knowing, bring us any part, we can handle it. That is a confidence booster. That is something I love to hear. I want to take a pause real quick and look right over here because this is some of the machining you were talking about throughout the time, right?
Exactly, exactly. This is the very first machine, depot mill made by TRIMILL. It's in the year 2000 where we sold 11 of those machines to Germany because it was our strongest market. And then we went for the bigger machines, depot cut, depot speed, and then we did our first VU machines. VU is always with a rotary table. So we had a rotary table, VU machines, then we have our first 1810 3-axis machines, our first VU in the new design already, because now you can see Depot was the dealer who was selling the machines at the very beginning. And then we got our own brand. We were starting with the TRIMILL machines, like the brand what we were selling, with a fixed table, with a 2-axis milling head, VM machines with exchangeable heads. We have V machines, which is for very fast finishing machine. And then, for example, this longest one machine we've ever produced, it has 13.5 meters in X and 3.5 in Y. So just imagine, it's like a garage for 2 cars, which can park like there.
A garage for 2 cars are bigger than my apartment.
Yeah, well, see. And we also started to produce our horizontal machines. The horizontal machines are also, the first one was in 2003. And this is, for example, from 2013 in the new design where we started the new one. This is the latest one we installed last year at the Siemens company in Germany. They have already the second big one, and they are now talking and thinking about the third one as well.
I like the evolution of the machines and seeing the changes in cosmetics. Even just that part of it is.
It's not only design; it's also the features. The technical features are for sure the most important. What we have.
Of course. But even looking at them, the big windows, the colors. I mean, all that's a bonus.
I will stop you. See this xylophone where you can try the materials.
Okay.
Oh, it's over there.
We definitely need to step over there at some point and show the audience exactly what we're talking about. Grinding machine. This is a monster grinding machine. What's the significance and importance of this machine here?
Well, as I told you before, we go on the precision of the machine. So all of our parts of the machines, the components, main components, are grinded for the better surface, for the better quality, and for the better accuracy. And after that, we go and we do the hand scraping, just to have everything tip-top, that the machine can really provide the precision what we tell the clients.
And they tell you back that you are correct, and thank you for doing it.
Thank you very much.
Yes. So this is the first half of the building before we slide over to the new part. So I hope you guys will join Andrea and I over there. We got some machines to show you. Everything we've been discussing, talking about on paper, you're going to see it live in the next part. As promised, as advertised, Adrian and I have jumped across to the other side, the new side of the building where machines are running and we can see exactly some of the, why we get excited, why Andrea gets excited, right? So
definitely.
Let's talk about some of these machines.
Well, can you see how fast the tilting rotary table is? What they can do, it's perfect. And it's one of our really very compact and small 5-axis machines. It's the actually smallest one what we sell right now. It's about 3 years old, this new model. And, with a tilting rotary table with a 2.5 tons on the table, where you can have the workpiece, and to assure the precision of the part is just perfect.
I love it. I mean, when that thing spun around, I actually cheered for it. I'm not sure if you heard that or not, but I let out a cheer. That's how excited I get about manufacturing.
Yes.
Let's continue our walk. And as we continue the walk, I do see, I mean, I know we're doing an open house, but I do see a couple of YCM machines. Would you like to talk about that relationship?
Yes, definitely. Actually, TRIMILL is a part of the YCM group since 2022. And I always say to our customers and also to everyone around that the YCM machines are smaller, and where they end with their product portfolio, TRIMILL starts. So their machines are smaller, more compactor, and so on. Our machines are bigger and can do like bigger jobs, are more rigid, are more precise for the single piece production.
That makes sense. To my left over here, I was extremely fascinated when you first showed me welding on a CNC machine. I know we have a video specific that is talking just about this with their experts as well, but that was really fascinating to me, welding on a CNC machine.
Well, it's something new what we are now have as a new application together with the company Massam. They have a special tools which do allow you to do friction stir welding on our machines. At the moment just in 3-axis, but we are right now already working on the 5-axis application as well. So this will be something what will be very interesting for our customers which are looking for production, for like batteries and so on in aerospace.
Yeah, so anyone who's watching and listening to this video right now, check out that video specifically on this topic. It was something that I was learning about. Some of you out there may already know about it, but I would imagine I travel a lot and have a lot of discussions. It was new to me, so it might be new to you as well.
It's good that you came to Czech Republic and you knew something new. It's
Thank
perfect.
You.
It's perfect.
Thank you for teaching me.
Thank you.
What I heard from you just now is we're working on 3-axis, we're going to 5-axis, we're working with our partner. It sounds to me like TRIMILL is fairly flexible when it comes to listening to buyers out there, listening to partners out there, and adjusting based on some of their needs as well. Am I gathering that information correctly?
Yes, this is correct. We always had this one thing that we've done tailor-made machines. We have like 5-6 products lines, but we do adjust them to the needs of the customers. So if the customer is saying, I need this electrospindle, I need this opening of the Z-axis, I need this automatic tool changer, or I need this or that, we are trying to help him find the right head, find the right spindle for the applications what they need. We started 2 years ago with a semi-serial production of 2 types of the machines, but we still much more like to help the customer to solve the technical issue what they have. I have this product, I need to do it on your machine, help me. And this is what we do.
Thank you for doing that.
Yes.
I know everyone, it would definitely be appreciative to hear. There's where some of the hand scraping, by the way, was going on earlier. I know it's letting everyone know this is something we're paying attention to. Precision is so very important. And speaking of precision, we started with the foundation, the concrete, your unique style of vibration dampening, which goes into every piece. The hand scraping that was being shown here. Why is there such a dedication to precision and quality here?
Well, this is very simple because on our machines you will never mill like 1,000 same pieces of a wheel. You will always do one piece. It's a single piece production, maybe 2-piece production. And if you have a die or mold, it has to be the first piece very, very precise.
Very good point.
Because then it goes for the big presses, and the big presses are running 10,000, 100,000 of pieces. But just imagine there will be a scratch on the surface, and you do like 100,000 will be really a problem. So our surfaces has to be really like a mirror. You have to have really the precision of the workpiece which is coming off the machine. And it's not very much about automation, for example, because one big mold or one big pressing tool is on the machine also one month.
Yeah, that's a good point. However, just for fun, I did speak to one of your successful customers from Croatia who's using quick change base plates that he built himself to give a version of automation, and he was so excited about it because he was able to do, with 15 minutes or less, as big as the machine was, being able to switch them out as heavy as the parts are. So Yeah, there's all sorts of different games we can play in this world, right?
You know, he's using our machine mostly for finishing because he loves the precision of the machine and he loves the precision and the nice surface what he's getting.
And he's beating up his
And
old machines with the rough, and he did tell me that
exactly.
too.
So he's roughing on something else and now like finishing on our machines, which also is a nice dedication for our machines. But normally we say that our machines are mostly universal. So it means that you can do really good roughing, semi-roughing or semi-finishing or finishing, and the surface and everything should be like perfect. So we do sell, you know, machines in more than 30 countries around the world. Within those 25 years, we've sold more than 530 machines, from small ones to the really biggest one. And this is something what gives you the reliability, and we are feeling like very good that we can help our customers. They are coming to us and they know that we can help them out. And you know what's the best part of it? The best part of it is that we always say that the first machine to one company is selling a sales guy. And you know who is selling the second machine?
Oh, I know this answer. Pick me, teacher. It's the first time I ever got a question right, I think. If
Well-
I get it wrong, it's got to be service and support, right?
Yes!
Oh, I got it
right! Yes, you got 10 points.
Yeah, thank you.
So
What can
we
I do with that 10 points?
Oh, well, 10 crowns. You can buy half a beer.
Okay, half a beer sounds good.
That's good, yeah. Well, actually, is it that way that we have a customers, they have, for example, and they have been here, they have 13 of our machines standing in one tool shop. The other one has 8 machines standing in one tool shop. And they do buy the machines because they are satisfied with the quality, they are satisfied with the service, and what they get after sales support and so on. And this is something we really built on. We do have our own application, which is called My TRIMILL service. So the guys can go like through the app and say, okay, I need some help and so on and so on. So we
Yeah.
are trying to open all the possibilities to our customers.
Well, it's interesting to hear you share the story of one customer who says we use semi-finish and finish, and then know for a fact that I stood on that machine just over my cameraman's shoulder and had another conversation with someone who says we do it all inside of one machine. It's kind of our do-all machine from roughing to finishing. But before we slide any further, we have to talk about this. It's not every day we get to see the guts of a machine, the guts of a casting.
Yes.
I mean, let's bring the camera in here and take a look at all of these pieces. Would you mind just, I mean, a lot of times I'm not even allowed to show this, but I asked you if we were able to.
Well, you have the only one exception for today.
Thank you.
Remember?
Oh, it's still that
This
one?
is
Okay.
still the one Monday, so it's okay.
Thank you.
But I'll tell you something more about the machines. I told you that all the stationary components are made from the UHPC concrete. If you see these columns, they are from UHPC concrete. If you see these long beams, they are made from UHPC concrete. We also have a big U-shaped monoblocks beds, which are made from the UHPC concrete. And those beds are very convenient for customers. They don't want to dig in their tool shop, do some special basement. So we put those 2 beds there, and we can anchor directly to the tool shop floor. And they do not need to dig anything, to build anything, because they are like 3, 4, 5 months that you lose, you know, of this. So this is the difference. And all the movable parts in our machines are mostly from castings. And you know why we have such a rigid and precise machines as well?
This answer I don't know. Are you going to take my 10 points I just earned? How does this work?
This could be, but I'll tell you.
Okay.
This is a crossbeam. The crossbeam inside has another box, which we call a Y support, okay? And inside is a ram. And if you see the ram is fixed in 4 parts in the box. So it doesn't make the banana effect, we call it. So it's not moving anyhow, but it's really rigid and fixed there. So that's why the pieces like this can be provided with very high quality. You can see the surface on the workpiece here, how it's done. And this is something what's the most important. So this is the basic of the machines. It's the box-in-box system in our crossbeam. is the UHPC for the stationary components as well.
And that's why they last so long. That's why your company keeps growing. That's why your customers keep
Exactly.
shouting to the world about the successes they're having.
Exactly.
We have one machine left. As I tell a little story about visiting Vota in California and the successes they had. And
Oh, this is the one you've been
yes,
dancing
yes,
inside. You've been dancing inside.
that thing turned into a meme and a GIF. I had all sorts of problems, and the machine outdanced me. Was the worst part for me. The best part for you was that spindle head was really boogieing.
Well, the milling head is really sexy. You can see that it really turns very nicely. So it's like to be at a party sometimes.
It is.
To have this machine.
We're just missing the disco ball.
Yes, we are missing disco, but maybe the next time we can install it inside, no? But anyhow, this machine is the one of the machines where you do not need any special fundament underneath. You just have the machine which has 3 meters in a X travels, you have 2 meters 10 in a Y travels, and is with a fixed table in it.
Truly successful machine. Clients have talked about it. I've danced with it for better or worse. And this is more or less the end of our tour. And
Yes.
what a wonderful place here in Czech Republic. Thank you so much for your time.
We are here in the new assembly hall, which was built in 2017. So
Okay.
we started in an old hall, production hall, and this is the new one, which was built 2017-18, and this is now as a complete assembly. So we do here just the assembly of the machine, electro assembly, and also the mechanical assembly.
Well, at the rate of expansion, I hope you have land outside of here because you're going to have to put another expansion on.
Well, hopefully we still have some possibilities where to extend, but I think this one is nice with big cranes and everything. So we are really equipped to build up big machines and to be on site of our customers.
Equipped for the future for sure.
Yes.
Thank you so much for my one-day access pass that we
Yes.
may never
My
get again
pleasure.
for
My
everyone
pleasure.
watching. This
My
is
pleasure.
this is the access that you get. That's amazing. Thank you so much. And I'm gonna go do some more exploring. I gotta go hit that concrete again, by the
Oh,
way.
definitely.
So
You
stay
have to.
tuned for that video also, right?
Okay, perfect. Thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you.